Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas and welcome to the United Spot YouTube Live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, it's true. It's the United Spot Live here on Christmas Eve. I can't believe it either. I don't know how we made it this far. We got the top ramen hung with the fake tree that we found in the alley behind 7-Eleven, where the guy goes to the bathroom, and we got that all decorated with some top ramen. We got paid $35 from Twitter. We used all that money to spend on top ramen gifts for the family. The kids are going to be excited. We've got the dirty socks hanging from the cardboard chimney, and we're just living that Biden dream. All those jobs out there, all that money out there. And we just want to give a round of applause to Joe Biden for making all this possible. I know that we asked people years ago, hey, how was your Christmas, 3 years ago? It was people had presents, people had things, they had money. That's what a waste. Why would anybody want money? So today, we are graced with a presence of a man who has literally done everything to make sure that top ramen will be the soup of this Christmas holiday. So we just want to give a round of applause for you know the amazing feats of Joe Biden. Hopefully, everybody's having a wonderful. It's afternoon ish. It's afternoon, but for some of you, it's still morning. Some of you are probably sitting there with a bowl of Captain Crunch or maybe a bowl of invisibility, depending on where you live and what the Biden administration has done for you. We are actually in a great mood, just due to the fact that, when all else fails, be in a good mood. It helps. And I'm hoping that everybody's having some great plans tonight with friends and family. It's a wonderful time to celebrate and, just kind of catch up on what you guys missed. Years ago, the holidays were more of a very, very family orientated, and I remember when me, myself, and actually some of the members of the United Spot, that's how long we've known each other. It was always family. Thanksgiving was a family event where we had like just tons of family come over, and Christmas, and it was always at a designated house, and there was pies all over the place, and there was food all over the place, and there was kids running all over the place, and we just had a great time. Uncles and aunts, cousins and nephews and nieces and grandmas and grandpas, and it was just incredible. Nowadays, well, I would say probably in the last probably 15, 20 years, I would say things just kind of went their own separate ways. People, got their own lives, and the generations kind of said, you know what, I'm better than you, and I'm more successful than you, and I don't like the way that you dress, or I don't like the way that you talk, and we're successful and you're not. So, you notice that, you know, it just isn't the same. There's just not that same feeling of unity through family. And I know a lot of people don't really have a lot of good times with their family, because I think that the hardest part about family is knowing that you, you'll be judged. You'll be judged by your family more than anyone else in this world. Um, and family fights and family loves and family, has a good time, but it's not always the best time. But I tell you what is the best time is talking about politics during the holidays. And tonight, tomorrow, please make sure to throw out those "I told you so's," and don't be afraid. Don't listen to the people who say don't bring politics over to this Christmas dinner. Don't you dare miss this opportunity to rub it in those family members' faces on what is going on. This is the perfect time. Christmas is the perfect time to talk about politics. And, there's definitely a lot of "I told you so's" getting ready to rock and roll, and your Nerf gun all loaded up. And I tell you what, man, it's, it's, it's going to be a fun one. There's always that, but you got to be honest. You know what, to be honest with you, though, this conversation may run null due to the fact that a lot of people a lot of people, including some of those loony family members that you've had for years, that just swear up and down that Joe Biden is the man. Um, it's really crazy. We, as the United Spot, we have a lot of friends and family that thought just that way, and they don't think that way anymore. So now, I'm not saying that they are all for Trump and all that whatever. There's still they the hardest part about selling Trump is that there's too much fake news going on in this country. So for this Christmas, we wish, we hope, we wrote Santa. We wrote Santa this. We said, "Dear Santa, this is the United Spot. I know. We on the naughty list again, because I guess Santa always tells us we have to be a little bit more nicer to the Democrats and the liberals and the weirdos and stuff like that. But this year we took a shot in the dark and we say, hey, look, we've toned it down a little bit. We started making fun of the Republicans and conservatives too. I mean, is that fair? And he just kind of winked at us, and glitter started going all over the place. Because every time he winks, glitter just it's all over the place, and so you come home smelling like a stripper with glitter glue on, and um, but I swear it was just Santa Claus winking. It wasn't a stripper, but so we wrote Santa. We said, "Dear Santa, listen, this is the United Spot, and we know we've had some problems in the past, with the whole making fun of people, and I know that's not the way you do things, but is it okay if you were to put Donald Trump on the nice list this year?" And tell everybody about it, because I think it would be nice for Donald Trump to actually be on the nice list for once, because it's unfortunate he's been on the naughty list for years, and there's no it's like he doesn't belong on the naughty list, and we've been trying to tell him. There's so many people trying to tell Santa that Donald Trump does not belong on the naughty list. He belongs on the nice list. He's always belonged on the nice list. So we haven't heard back from Santa, but it isn't Christmas yet. So we are hoping that this year for Christmas, our only wish, our only request from Santa was that Donald Trump would be put on the nice list where he belongs. Um, so we're hoping that will be in our stockings above the cardboard chimney. Hopefully everybody's having a great day so far. It's I tell you what, it's I think as you get older, Christmas is supposed to get less exciting, but here we are, one of our worst um, possible, I would say, worst possible economy. The United Spot. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I literally got a kindergarten education, but we're still happy though. We're still happy, but we're happy all year long. We're happy all year long, but the United Spot literally loves Christmas, like literally loves Christmas. We just absolutely love the lights, the sounds, the smells. Um, you know, we were gonna write a song last night. It's beginning to look a lot like poverty, but we decided, you know what? Enough, enough with the Christmas songs. Come on, man. Let's start thinking about what we really, really want for Christmas. And I think what we really, really want for Christmas, other than Donald Trump being on the nice list, is some of these Bidens being in the naughty places. It'd be nice to see a little justice, huh? Maybe a little list, hmm? Hmm? A full list, not a redacted list. We've asked also for Hunter to be treated like any other person that has done a percentage of what he's done. Because I tell you what, if it was just a regular old guy that woke up and went to the store to get his groceries every day, and then drove his kids to school, and then went to work for 8 hours and came home, I guarantee you that guy would never see his kids again. Um, but apparently, if you know somebody, you're good. And apparently, if your daddy's president, you're really good. So I don't know. I just Our Christmas list was very short this year, but it was to the point. So we're hoping that a lot of things turn different. But it's politics. Politics never changes, and that's the sad point. Is that they throw so many distractions at you every single year. By the time it comes to Christmas, you have forgotten everything. Now you times that by 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, and you really don't understand. It's been going on this whole entire time. It's just corruption. And I think the timeline on it, we even have a timeline. We've been doing this for almost 10 years. We even have a timeline on the political corruption, and it's on both sides. But watch Nick at Night. Watch old episodes of Seinfeld. Watch any TV show. Watch any movie dating back 30, 40, 50 years. It's always the same line. They talk about politics. They talk about government. They talk about Congress. They talk about the Senate. They talk about presidents. And it's always the same thing: corruption, lies, scandals, smear campaigns, and distractions. See, that's what people don't really understand because they're so focused on just waking up, going to work, trying to keep their job, trying to provide for their family, living paycheck to whatever the hell they call it anymore. Coming home, eating dinner, spending a little time with the family, getting in the shower, going to bed, waking up and doing it all over again. And then if you have enough energy, you might, if you have enough money, you might do something fun during the weekend if you have the weekend off. You don't have enough time to remember that politics has always been horrible. So just remember that it's never going to change. So if it's never going to change, why should that ruin your day? I mean, there's ways to be happy even while you're being screwed over. I mean, it's true. I mean, there's ways to be happy even when you're broke, when you have nothing, even when you're just absolutely just helpless. There's ways to be happy. And the ways to be happy is to just say, you know what? I can't control anything. So why am I wasting my time? Why am I wasting my energy? Why am I wasting my frustration, my anger, my mind? Why not just try and have the best possible day, the best possible week, the best possible year that I can? Instead of screaming and yelling and going crazy on things that I don't care. You may not want to hear this too, because there's people like, oh no, don't say that, man. You're the kind of person. This is why, and all this, blah blah blah. Well, you've seen what happened to the people that go out there and scream and yell. You see what happened to them. There's a group of people that get away with it, and there's a group of people that don't get away with it. And they're making examples out of the people that don't get away with it. And if you read, there's a piece of paper that says freedom of, I don't know. It's called the Constitution. I don't know. I don't know. I've never seen it before, but I heard it exists. But anyways, Merry Christmas to all of you. We're definitely going to be doing a live tomorrow, whether you're here or not. The kids are all grown up. We have nothing to do but sit around and dream about, if Donald Trump is going to be on the nice list. So. But we do want to say Merry Christmas to all of you. We're not sure exactly how long the live will be tomorrow. We're not even sure what time it's going to be. The United Spot isn't that popular, so we could just pop in on a live. And if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. And if you happen to miss it, well, there's always a replay. All you got to do is go to lives and press play, and then it's all good. But we truly appreciate everybody that shows up to our lives. We truly appreciate the people that watch our videos, whether you're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble. We've been on Rumble for a long time. Getter, Gab, Instagram. We're everywhere. So if you watch our videos, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing them. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for donating to us. Yukon Man, by the way, Yukon Man, always sliding in there at the end. And it already pressed the stream had ended already, and Yukon Man slid in there with the holy crap. So we truly appreciate Yukon Man for that. Thank you so much, and then thank you to everybody that's become a member. Thank you to everybody that's donated to the United Spot to keep us going, to keep the lights on, and just thank you to everybody who supports us, even though we're just a bunch of knuckleheads. We appreciate the comments. You have no idea. I know it sounds like we're just a bunch of weirdos that sit around and yell and scream and go nuts all day, but we're actually very kind-hearted people. Um, we absolutely love to see people happy and laughing and content. We don't like to see people angry. We don't like to see people miserable. We like to see people happy. We like to hear fun stories. We like to hear happy stories. We like to hear, you know, things like that. Nobody wants to hear, you know, horrible stories and I'm having a bad day. That's the worst. That's the worst. That's what you don't want to hear. I mean, it's going to happen. It's all going to happen. But if you're able to laugh, please do. So let's say hi to some people here, some amazing people in the comment section. Allison Burgers, Merry Christmas. Daniel Carrera, Merry Christmas. Joe Thanks, Merry Christmas. Warrior Princess, Merry Christmas. Stefan Hoopert, Merry Christmas. Nix 5 cents, Merry Christmas. Darnell Dodge, Merry Christmas. Allison Burgers, Merry Christmas. I think I already said that, but I'll say it again. Thomas Martin, thank you, Merry Christmas. Kimberly Borgeson, Merry Christmas. Dan Wolf, Merry Christmas. Salzlix Hagen, I think I tried that. That's the George Costanza way. Merry Christmas. Monkey Grab Orange, Merry Christmas. Hollis, Merry Christmas. Darnell Dodge, Merry Christmas. Killikami from, oh my goodness, I like the name. it's a little play on words there. Merry Christmas to you there for mommy. Sissy, Merry Christmas. Robert Tullis, Merry Christmas. Robin Spielman, Merry Christmas. Let's see here. Nicholas Graham, Merry Christmas. Stan Eckhart, Merry Christmas. Dark Obsidian, great to see you. Merry Christmas. Skippy Tarbuckle, I don't care who you are. That's greatness. Real 252, Merry Christmas. And Skippy Tarbuckle, Merry Christmas. That's hilarious. That's just hilarious. Rob Ringler, all right, Merry Christmas all the way over there in Facebookville. Brian Duffy, also been following us for years. Merry Christmas, Brian Duffy. First year. So for those of you that don't know, United Spot has been doing this for a very, very, very long time, but we just don't go live. Be Level Baby. Cheryl Jean, Merry Christmas. Be Level Baby, Merry Christmas. We just never go live because that was not our intention to go live. Our intention was just to make silly videos to make you laugh, and that was the end of it. SQL Comp, Merry Christmas. Nicholas Selvaggi, Merry Christmas. So this is a first year because obviously, we weren't planning. Janie Baby, Merry Christmas. We weren't even planning for our videos. We had no idea our videos were going to be, shared by President Trump. We had no idea that, James Woods was going to follow us. We had no idea that, all these people were going to laugh at our videos. We had no clue. We had no clue when we first started this. And nobody asked us to do it either. Nobody asked us to do this at all. Nobody. We did this. We said, hey, would you guys like to start the United Spot? And we're like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I guess we could do that. We're silly. We're dumb. We're weird. Let's make some videos. Whoop, whoop. And I tell you what, we've come a long way because I don't know if you guys caught the we posted a video that we made 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And it was I believe it was a little bit over 4 years ago, probably closer to 5. But it's real hard to get the numbers right on YouTube because they kind of like something that was posted a year ago. They'll say it was like, they won't. It'll be like 6 months off or something. It's really weird the way they work that. And I tell you, the writing has gotten a lot better. and the graphics have gotten a lot better. Um, the voices have gotten a lot better too as well. It was very hard to find Adam Schiff's um, it was very hard to find Adam Schiff's voice because we've gone through several voices for Adam Schiff, and we finally found Adam Schiff's permanent voice. I believe it was about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. So now Adam Schiff has his permanent voice, and we love Adam Schiff's voice. Nancy's voice. Wow, there's three of us here that actually can do um, Nancy's voice, but we listened to a a video that was done. I believe it was like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Holy cow! Holy cow! Nancy didn't even sound anything like she does. It was more like a just like a mumble, and it was like a really bad impersonation of a mumbling Donald Duck. It was pretty bad, or like a yeah, it was pretty bad. So we've grown, and a lot of that has to do with the people that have helped support us. Um, we did pretty good there for a little bit on YouTube as far as monetization, revenue, and whatnot. Obviously, we not driving Lamborghinis or anything like that, but we were able to, help out the five guys or four, excuse me, four. I don't want to get yelled at again. Four guys and one girl here at the United Spot, and we were to help with the software and all that kind of good stuff that we have to do to keep this place going. I mean, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, and this is honestly, we were sitting there talking about it. I think I believe it was yesterday or the day before. We were all sitting down because we were getting ready to do another video, and we were like, this is the first time that we've been able to like literally just say Merry Christmas to everybody that follows us. Well, not everybody, because not everybody sees our videos, but especially not everybody sees our lives. There's only 59 people in there right now. But you guys are busy. You guys are busy every day. We don't expect it, but you can catch it on the people are watching them. People are watching the lives. They just don't get to watch them as they're happening sometimes. So, but a huge appreciation to the people that actually take some time out of their day to support us, because I know they're like, oh gosh, United Spot's going live. Oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for these guys. All right, shit, gosh, I hate the United Spot. Um, but you guys are awesome. So we just truly appreciate you here. And what better way to show how much we appreciate you than to play a video? I mean, that's so much better than actually listening to me talk. I got to be honest with you. We've made a lot of Christmas uh, videos over the years, and okay, what's going on here? Oh, here we go. I think the hardest part. I think the hardest part about creating Christmas movies the way we do, um, is that I don't want to say it. Okay, the reason why it's hard to make Christmas movies the way we do is that because we have to hold back, and I think that's the hard. And it's not a funny thing for us, like we haha laugh. It, and it's not. I'm not talking about like we can't say like certain like bad words, and we can't show like nudity. No, it has nothing to do like that. We're not shock creators. We don't want to sit there and show you pictures of just garbage. We want to be able to say like things that you're not allowed to say. You know what I mean? That they um, basically it goes against community standards. You can't talk about it because you're not allowed to say it. And I'm not talking about profanity, and I'm not talking about anything that's disgusting or ew, whatever. I'm just talking about TRUTH. I think I spelled that correctly. Um, and that's what we have a really hard time with because we love doing comedy. We love taking political current events and turning them into our own skits. We love being better than SNL. We truly do. They had their chance and they blew it. SNL hasn't been funny since the 80s. Sorry. Um, what they should do is bring in Living Color back because that was funny. That was a funny show. Um, so that is our only hiccup with creating videos In the future, yes, we've all talked about it, about, getting our own website and creating videos that we can actually, don't have to worry about being censored all the time. We don't have to worry about, the people that want to watch us will be able to watch us instead of like never, because that's all we hear all week. And I don't know if it's just people like just trying to be nice to us, saying, look, we gave you a like on one video, we subscribed to you out of guilt. We didn't expect it to be like, a commitment forever. Look, we liked a couple of your videos. All right, we're done. So and that's pretty much the way we think that it. I mean, it's true. I mean, we don't necessarily follow that many people just because we're so busy. We don't have time to follow that many people. Just we just don't have time. We don't have time because we're always creating stuff. So it's not like we think that we're awesome. I mean, we are, but we just don't have time. We're always creating something. It's like right now. Right now, I'm doing the live, and the rest of the gang, I'm not even kidding you. They're literally in the next room creating a video. They're creating a video right now. They're doing the voiceovers and everything. They're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. We have teams and we have like separate little things. And it'd be amazing what 5 people can actually do. It's crazy. And we just have a program that we do, and it's always worked. It's just always worked, and we work very well together. We barely ever had any arguments. The only kind of arguments we ever had, we literally just take it right to the mat and it's over with. Um, so, but that would be our only Christmas wish other than putting Donald Trump on the nice list, Hunter Biden on the naughty list, along with Joe Biden and about 40, 50, 60, 80, the entire corruption swamp um, on the naughty list. And then to be able to speak freely about the truth without getting in trouble. That'd be nice. It'd be nice. I mean, it's probably will never happen, but it'd be nice. So, on that note, I'm hoping everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful day. It's Christmas Eve. It's morning for some of you. It's afternoon for the rest of us, and we're just extremely thankful and happy for all of you. It's a Festivus miracle. C3P memes made a thing the other day. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and it got sent out to everybody. It was the whole Seinfeld Festivus. I tell you what, man. If you haven't never watched Seinfeld, or if you've only watched an episode or two, well, you know what? That's not true. If you've ever watched a Seinfeld episode or two, you're hooked. But if you've never seen Seinfeld, I suggest that you make that part of your life. I'm sure that they're going to be going after. I'm surprised they haven't gone after Seinfeld yet. I don't know, but it's hilarious. It's absolutely the. It's just, and when you look at the, I don't want to get into a whole Seinfeld episode because it's Christmas, but the whole Seinfeld story is just absolutely amazing because you got 2 guys, okay, literally 2 guys who didn't know how to write a sitcom, had no experience in whatsoever. I mean, obviously, they were comedians and whatnot. They could write jokes and all that kind of good stuff, but they didn't know anything about a 3-camera show. They didn't know anything about anything like that. So it was just amazing to see the success. And you've also, if for those of you who had seen the one where they actually, are mimicking what happened when they're bringing in all these people to actually do the show, Jerry, when they brought in the character who was going to play Kramer, when they brought in the character who was going to play George, when they brought in the girl who was going to play Elaine, it just really makes you think like those could have been the characters. And would the show have been any more funny? No, probably not. Because George Costanza and Elaine and Kramer and Newman and Jerry and the Costanzas and the Seinfelds, they all fit together. The all those characters fit together. And that's what we are here at the United Spot. Obviously, we're not Seinfeld level. I would say that we're better than Seinfeld. But it's kind of like Cheers. Cheers was awesome. Cheers was another great show. You don't really have shows like that anymore. But we don't necessarily watch TV though, so it's kind of hard. We're not real big TV except for if it's Family Guy or Seinfeld. That's pretty much what we live on. I mean, we've watched a lot of TV. We watch a lot of movies. You have to, especially when you do what we do. You have to have a lot of knowledge in that. So we have, but we just don't do it anymore because there's really nothing to watch. Everything is just kind of like woke, just garbage. It's just garbage. It's just, I mean, they're even doing it to I mean, they've been doing it slowly to cartoons our entire lives, but not at this level. Not at this. This is like a whole new level of woohoo. Oh, turn the TV off here. Disney's gone off the chains. So, anyways, before I was rambling on here, I was going to say Merry Christmas to everybody again and play a video because I've been talking for let's see here. How long have I been talking here? 30 minutes. 30 minutes. All right. So yeah, that's probably why I was chosen to do the voice of YouTube because if anybody heard the pirate radio show on Friday, you would see why I am the voice of YouTube. It has nothing to do with me being funny. It has nothing to do with being better than the rest of the crew here at the United Spot. It just has to do with that. I like to talk. I'm a talker. I like to talk, and I've got some emotion in my voice. Some people think that I'm an angry. I tell you what, we got sent a screenshot the other day. We have a lot of people that follow us, so I just need people to understand that we have a lot of people sending us stuff all the time. So if they see something about the United Spot, they send it to us, and most of the time we don't really, open things, especially, because, most of it's just drama or hate or, but we got one the other day and it was just like, what the hell happened? There was somebody that actually used to follow us and actually, kind of sponsored us, just talking the worst possible. It was horrible. Like, we were like, what the hell? We thought it was a lie. Maybe it was like maybe a fake account set up, to look like that particular person. Nope. It was that person. And the things that were said on these comments, we were just like, what in the fuck? And we got angry. We got kind of angry. We're like, wow. And the things that were said. So it just goes to show you, you may have somebody that supports you and says wonderful things about you one day, but look out. There's a little liberal in everybody out there. I tell you what. Wow. Because, hey, woo, holy cow. Pretty rough stuff. But we were very disappointed. But, it goes with the territory. There's some some crazy stuff. But, hey, don't worry. We're just laughing now. We don't even care anymore. It's funny to us now. But I had to share that because I got to be honest. That was the shock. That was the biggest shock we've seen in probably the last 3 months. We were like, what the? Anyways, here is Bad Christmas.
I've been in politics for 47 years. Ran for president 3 times. And a guy named Corn Pop. I've done deals with China, Russia, and the Ukraine. I've plagiarized, supersized, but nothing could prepare me for this Christmas miracle.
Hey, Joe, wake up. There's some kids who want to sit on your lap.
Hey, I'm up. Yeah, I'm gonna get my leg hair rubbed. Doo-dah.
Hey, Joe, I was planning on resigning and
All right.
wondered if you had a job for me.
Hey, aren't you already working for me? All right, what do you want?
I want to be chief medical advisor.
All right, done.
All right, I want everyone to wear a mask.
You want everyone to wear a mask?
Are you crazy? Masks don't work.
Masks don't work?
Of course masks work.
Masks work?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
You're not a doctor.
Of course I'm a doctor. Hey, Joe, truth or dare?
I'll take truth.
Do you think Michelle is pretty?
Actually, I'll take dare. There's not gonna be any Christmas this year, dude.
No friends, no families, no nothing.
If I see you with a Christmas tree, you're going to jail. What do you want?
I want Bill to look at me like he looks at Monica.
All right.
And I want to be president.
What do you want?
I want to take everybody's guns.
Hey, you're hired.
Hey, is it 420 yet, bro? I want everyone to stand 6 feet apart.
Does 6 feet apart work?
Yes, 6 feet apart works.
All right. So everybody needs to stand 6 feet apart then.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
You're not a scientist?
Of course I'm a scientist.
Wait, what? Christmas is canceled, dude. If I see Santa Claus, I'm arresting him.
Yeah, let's fill those nursing homes up. I need a butt shine, bro.
You say you need a butt shine?
Buff my balls.
You want me to buff your balls?
Scrub my balls, oh Milky Wonder.
Wait, what? Get in your house! Or else!
I want 6 houses, 12 cars, 2 yachts, and a private jet, so I can save the climate. Let's see! I want hot dogs, pasta, a room at the Standard Hotel, a new whistleblower, and I want people to believe me! Truth or dare, Joe?
I'll take truth.
Are you gonna end fracking?
Did I say truth? I meant dare.
Hey, you want a free drink?
Of course I want a free drink. How much is it?
Okay, just give me like $10,
right.
and I'll give you like $7 back, and then you can like totally give me a $3 tip.
All right, man, that sounds good. That's a good deal.
Hey, you want to see me fart in a shot glass?
Sure.
Christmas is canceled.
Wait a minute, Christmas is canceled?
That's not what I said.
Oh, you didn't just say that Christmas was canceled?
That's exactly what I said.
So Christmas is canceled?
I would never cancel Christmas.
Wait, what? Obey my commands! You are under my control! That's the last time I get out of the shower and dry off with my dog. All right, guys, so my first order of business as president is finding out who wants dibs on the first pardon.
I got dibs on the first pardon. No way, bro. I totally called dibs on the way over here. You can't do that. Dad, tell Obama I called dibs, bro.
Come on, man. You know I'm gonna pardon you both. Ha!
Oh, Dad, you crack me up.
Hey, Nancy, I got your magic water. Hey, Nancy, are you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake. I was having a magnificent dream. I canceled Christmas. I canceled the stimulus checks. No presents under the tree. No Christmas dinner. No family. No yucking. Winter is coming.
I gotta be honest. That was awesome. That was awesome. Stephen Godly Icon. Great to see you here. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. I tell you what, Stephen has been a huge supporter over the years, and I tell you what, he is anything but not direct. He will let us know, listen, honestly, we should hire Stephen to be our guy to hold up a sign and say, hey, stop talking. Sometimes I need that. And honestly, if the crew wasn't busy making a video right now, we'd probably be getting a text right now saying, Dr. Gloom, Merry Christmas, Kansas Mama, Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's crazy to see everything that's going on right now. We've asked a lot. Stick and Rudder, Merry Christmas. I think I've said Merry Christmas to everybody here now. Pretty much, yeah. Joyce Decker, Merry Christmas. Rod Slug, Merry Christmas. Dr. Oh, man, I lost it. Dr. Gloom, I think I already said that, but Merry Christmas. Real quick. All I want for Christmas. Okay, so here's a problem. Every year now, we've been making a Christmas video. Or 2. I can't remember how many we've made this year. I know we made Scrooge. I know we made something else. I can't remember. But every year we make a Christmas video. And every year we promise ourselves that we are going to reenact Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You and add our little United Spot swing to it. The problem with it is we can't use the instrumental. So it's a catch-22 for us because, and it has nothing to do with monetization because obviously the video would not be monetized. It's a copyright issue. And the sad part about YouTube is that if you get a copyright issue, they say it doesn't affect your page, but it affects your page. Channel. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be. Daniel Veenstra Jr., Merry Christmas. Go Squirt, Merry Christmas. So we wanted to add our own swing to it. Now, we did a Kid Rock song with Donald Trump as a singer, and we reworded the song American Badass. And it turned out amazing with one small hiccup. We couldn't use the background music. And that is the only part that sucks about singing songs, is that there's so many songs we want to sing because we're actually singers, all of us. We're on MTV Unplugged. My Dixie, great. Haven't seen you forever. My Dixie, Merry Christmas. You old ball and chain, you haven't seen you in forever. That's great to see you in there. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. Santa's coming to your town. Absolutely. My Dixie is here. Absolutely. Stephen got the icon nerd. There, and it's just crazy, Nis, Merry Christmas. Great to see you over there on Twitter. But I wanted to ask you guys a question. And if you're listening right now, whether you're on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, because that's the only places that we're streaming right now. We used to stream on Rumble. We've been on Rumble for 5 years, but nobody watches it. So everybody go on Rumble. Everybody, anytime we're having problems on YouTube, oh, dude, go to Rumble, dude. Dude, they're going to love you over there, bro. Oh, we've been there for 5 years, and they sure as hell don't give a shit about it. But Salzy Lex Hagen, Merry Christmas. So I want to ask people in the comment section real quick before we play another video. How is your Christmas so far, money-wise? Is it any different? Because we've asked several people, and to be honest with you, some people, I don't know, I don't pay attention. Is Christmas different this year than it was last year, the year before, the year before, the year before? And I don't want to hear like, it was better with Trump. I don't want to hear that crap. But I'm looking around and I'm seeing all the top ramen everywhere. And we had to get the sale top. But is your Christmas different this year, money-wise, Christmas gift-wise? Obviously, it's not about Christmas gifts, but like food, being able to have people over, gas in your car to drive somewhere. Are you struggling? Are you able to pay your bills? Are you pay your rent? Are you able to pay your mortgage? Your cell phone bill? I mean, is it tough? Are you guys having a hard time? And there's only 61 people listening right now. So, that's a very short census. But I don't know. It's weird. Oh, I also wanted to yesterday, a woman named Sherry gave us a $15 present on Cash App. Crazy. So we want to thank Sherry for that wonderful $15 gift. We didn't even know we were doing the White Elephant game. But Sherry, thank you so much for that amazing gift. We're gonna put that towards a lump of coal to heat this cardboard box. Russell K. Bonney, Merry Christmas to you. Darnell Dodge, Merry Christmas to you. Gene Hunsiger, Merry Christmas to you. My Dixie, great to see you. It's been so long. You've probably been out there shopping and getting ready for the big one, the big Christmas day. Santa Claus is coming to town. Merry Christmas to all you. Joyce Decker, Merry Christmas. David, okay, I'm just going to call you David the cool guy. David G. I'm going to call you David G. We're going to go back to the night. David G. Hey, David G. Merry Christmas, David G. Skippy Tarbuckle. I don't care who you are. The person that came up with a Skippy Tarbuckle, congratulations. You have just earned our respect as the best name ever in the world. Skippy Tarbuckle. And then we come to find out it's like this horrible, horrible name that means like horrible, horrible things on it. I'm sure it doesn't, but it's Skippy Tarbuckle. That's the best. James Beaver, Merry Christmas. Rod Slug, Merry Christmas. Let's see here. I saw another name I haven't seen. Skippy Tarbuckle. David G, Joyce Decker, Monkey Crab, Orange, Merry Christmas. Big D, my dumpster company is going out of business because wow, see, that's sad. That's sad. I think one of the hardest things, Kansas Mama, I don't think it's just so much the lack of money. It feels like the lack of Christmas spirit more than anything. Yeah, you have a point. You do have a point. William Morgan, Merry Christmas. Stephen Godley Icon, Merry Christmas. Hold on real quick. Big D. So he raises a great question. Or no, not even a question. It's a point. And it's a point that I think in every city, in every town, in every state, all throughout America is going through this in some way, shape, or form. whether it be an actual company or a mom and pop store or a grocery store that you or a diner or an ice cream shop that maybe some of you are like, it was always there, whether you were growing up or just, for the last 20 years. I mean, it was always there, and then all of a sudden it's gone. Now it's a gas station, or now it's a you know adult store. um where did it go? Where'd it go? Well, in 2020, there were more small businesses, more mom and pop stores, more places that people used to go to on a frequent basis had to close down because they just couldn't make ends meet. They just had they're gone. It's like things that, like, literally pieces of your childhood gone because they couldn't make it through. They couldn't make it through. Hell, I'm surprised that most of the companies out there. I mean, obviously the companies that made it through, when there's blood in the streets, they go. But nothing was ever done to help those people out, though. Oh, here's $600. I hope this helps. It's like when your house floods. Hey, here's $500. I don't know if this is going to work. I know you lost everything, but here's $500. I'm not sure exactly what this is going to do, but here's $500. It's sad to see people struggling. It's sad to want to help everybody, But I think we've gotten smarter over the years. I think we know who's actually homeless and who's not. I think we can find out who actually, just gave up and just wants to sit out there and beg for money. And I think we actually know who just can't find anything out there, and they're just struggling, the ones that are sitting there with the kids and the sign, and they're making about $150,000 a year. But there's people actually that are out there struggling that really, even if they had the option, they can't do it. They just can't. They just, something happened, and they need help, not just a job. They need help. But most of the people that, that are homeless, because we actually have friends and family that actually are in the business of actually housing homeless people. Believe it or not, there's actually a job for that. So you learn the tricks of the trade, because me myself, I used to, when I had a little bit of extra cash in my pocket and stuff, I'd help out as much as I possibly could. You obviously can't help everybody out, and I sure as hell didn't record it. Here's me helping this man who's at the end of his line here, and I think there's no better way to help this guy than to hand him a sack of McDonald's and $15 and film myself doing it, post it on Instagram so everybody in the fucking world can see this guy suffering. Oh, that's Joe. I used to go to high school with that guy. We expected him to be president. Now he's a homeless guy getting McDonald's at $15. What? That's horrible. That's just horrible. And you could see, like, what the hell, it's just like, dude, I'm just trying to sit here and be homeless, man. I have nothing to look forward to. And now you just literally, I didn't know you could sink any lower. It's not that we dislike what they're doing. We understand what they're doing, but there's a different way to approach it. There's a different way to approach it than just run up on a guy and just film it. Acts of kindness, I honestly don't think should be filmed, but that's just us. I think acts of kindness are things that should just be no thank yous involved. If you want to do something nice for somebody, do something nice. If you expect like millions and millions of thank yous, and it definitely wasn't an act of kindness. It was an act of, you were expecting something back. We were raised, the United Spot, we were raised pretty much the same. I myself had a grandfather who told me that no matter what you do in life, if you're going to be generous to somebody in some way, shape, or form, whether it's through advice, money, helping them out with something, a job, whatever, don't expect anything back ever. And I said, even money? I said, wait, I ain't gonna understand, if I help move, but are you talking about money too? He said, yep, even money. And I said, why? And he's all, because I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, well, if I give somebody money, and I was young, but I was still old enough to understand what money was. I said, if I give somebody money, I'm going to want it back. Money isn't free, and I had to work for money. I had a job at that time. Give somebody money and not expect it back. I'm definitely not going to charge them interest or an APR, but so I said, wait, even money? He says, yeah, even money. I said, I said, well, can you explain that, Grandpa? Well, I said it in a way like didn't want to get punched because you never question your grandpa. Um, and he said, look, he said, what do you value more? Do you value friendship or do you value money? And I said, well, I mean, I think friendship is very important. He's all, is it more important than money? And I said, well, that's hard to say. He's all, well, will money come and help you out of a bad situation? You know, if you're stressed out and you're having a hard time and, nothing seems to be going right for you. I mean, would you call money to come and talk to you? And I'm like, no, I'd, call you or I'd call, a friend and he's all, if you needed help moving, and this one had kind of like, it was kind of like a trick question because, you just hire a mover. He's all, you're going to, ask money to come and help you, or you're going to ask, and I remember this conversation, and obviously you're going to get what I'm saying. I just don't want to keep this dragging on, but he made a really good point. When people hold money to a higher standard than love and friendship, maybe the whole thing, you better pay me back, dude. That's where the whole paying it forward should come into play, because paying it forward is obviously if it's being done correctly. I mean, I know that we've all heard the stories of the guy that was in the drive-through at McDonald's and he paid for everybody's lunch, and then all of a sudden somebody found, a way to, hack into that and really just, scam the whole thing and just ruined it all for everybody. But paying it forward, I think, would be an amazing thing to keep going, to help people who definitely need it. And it doesn't even have to be a money thing. It could just be helping people in general without expecting anything back. That's the way we've always been. That's the way we've always been. We've always been kind-hearted. We're definitely not perfect. We're very silly. We're very boisterous, I guess you could say. We're loud. We're obnoxious at times, but we're truly extremely, our hearts are way too big for our bodies. We love to help people out, and our main goal in life is obviously to help people laugh. That's our comfort. That's our comfort food. And if you've laughed, if we've only made one people laugh, people, plural, if we've only made one person laugh, then we've done our job. But our goal is to make way, way, way more people laugh. That's our mission. We were sent. We're on a mission from God. Yeah. So we're really hoping that everybody has a great Christmas. We really are. We really hope that everybody is just in a great mood. We know that the holidays can get a little tricky. There's dads out there that don't feel like they've done enough, and they want to rate their dadism as a father, hero status if they didn't get their kids that skateboard or the bike they wanted. But you need to understand something. Kids, they don't need all that crap that the commercials tell them that they need, that the TV shows tell them that they need, that all their friends, tell them that they need. They don't need all that crap. And trust me, little Billy down the street, he's not getting everything that he's saying he's getting. What your kids need more than toys and garbage and crap is you. That's it. They need you. Play catch. Take them fishing. Take them hunting. Take them driving. I mean, I think we all had that dad. Took us down to an empty parking lot, when we were way too young and dad had way too many beers. And took us down and let us drive a little bit. I think it's great I don't think there should be an age limit for a child to drive in an empty parking lot. I think the kids need to be starting driving very, very early. And that's probably why there's so many teen crashes, because, you got to wait until you're 15 and a half years old in some states to be able to drive. And it's ridiculous. You should be learning how to drive long before, because you're not going to, you're going to learn how to drive in a couple months. Here's your license, Skippy. Good job. No, I don't think so. Not in this family, not in my previous family, and not my previous family before that. Everybody learned how to drive. I mean, we had people driving horses on the carriage when they were 3. But that's another story, and it's completely off topic from anything that has to do with this entire live, which is why most people are just like, you know what? I tried listening to this garbage, but I gotta go. This is just. I thought he was gonna play videos, and he just keeps talking. Gosh, and you know what? We sit there and we wonder why we get unfollowed. It's crazy. Let's see, William Morgan, Rod Slug. I need poison. Merry Christmas. See if there's anybody in here that I haven't said Merry Christmas to yet. I said Merry Christmas. Oh, Brett Rhea. Merry Christmas, Brett Rhea. Great to see you. Yukon Man, Merry Christmas. And once again, I've already said this once. Thank you once again for being the showstopper and just sliding that wonderful gift in right before the show ended, the stream ended. And thank you so much for that. I said it earlier. Not sure if you caught it. I know you're always lurking around, but truly appreciate it. And we were all just kind of jumping up for joy. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot, Yukon Man. And Merry Christmas. Let's see if anybody else I haven't seen. Like I said, Gene Hunsinger, Merry Christmas. Caucasian Debris, Merry Christmas. Let's see, Robert Tullis. Pretty sure I said Merry Christmas to everybody. Mark Richette hasn't made it here yet, but Robin Spillman, we've said Merry Christmas to Robin Spillman already, and I know she's going to take that message back. I think that, God, there's a lot of comments. That's awesome. Love comments. Okay, I think we made it to the end. All right, so here we go. Back to the videos, and I'm gonna think of others. Bill Landon, Merry Christmas. Great to see you here. Now we're gonna see some other Christmas videos, and then I'm gonna think of other great things to talk about. You know when you make yourself laugh, the joke is never funny. All right, we'll see you in a minute.
Here we go. Sure, the crackhead is the smartest guy you know. With a hot glass pipe and a powdered nose and lots of pictures without his clothes. Sure, the crackhead is above the law, they say. He likes to short the show and the children know that they must stay far away. There was a bunch of coke inside that old laptop they found. Cause when he films himself at home, he gets naked and dances around. Oh, Hunter, the crackhead, gets as high as he can be. And the GOJs let him laugh and play cause his dad is P.O.P. Oh, shortly, short, look at Hunter blow. Shortly, short, into his nose it goes. Hunter, the crackhead, knew the judge would let him go. So he grabbed his bag and he met his dad at the White House dinner show. Down to the West Wing with a big bag in his hand. Snorting here and there and everywhere, screaming, catch me if you can. A Secret Service found a bag of coke, but it's alright. Cause Merrick Garland and the Demon Raps will indict Donald Trump tonight. Hunter, the crackhead, is the smartest guy you know. With a hot glass pipe and a powdered nose and lots of pictures without his clothes. Shortly, short, look at Hunter blow. Shortly, short, into his nose it goes. Good night, peasants!
Oh, man. Being president is so hard. I'm so tired all the time, I can barely keep my eyes open. Oh, man. I think I just crapped my pants. Yep. I crapped my pants. Damn it. Why'd I let my grandson kiss me on the lips?
Hey, Santa,
Hey, come on, man. I'm trying to sleep.
can you get me a job for Christmas? Can you get me one too?
What do you want?
Can you tell everyone to stop making memes about me?
What? Joe, wake up. Hey, come on, man. Can't you see I'm sleeping?
But Joe, we gotta cancel Christmas.
Yeah, so, how was it? Oh, I've had much better. Oh, yeah. I mean, what do you want?
I want like looting to be legal.
I thought it was already legal.
Nope, it's only legal if you're with a man.
Hey, wait a minute. Where am I? Is this a bathtub or a toilet? Oh, man. Yep, it's a toilet now. How are things going?
My third term is going pretty good.
Does Joe still think he's in charge?
To be honest with you, I don't think Joe even knows he's Joe. Matter of fact, I don't even think that is Joe.
Hey, where are the kids at? I love it when kids jump up on my lap.
Joe? Shouldn't we be 6 feet apart?
No, I can't sniff you from 6 feet away.
Well, don't you have symptoms?
No, I don't have symptoms. My grandson just likes kissing me on the lips.
So, what's been going on?
Well, I crapped my pants again, forgot who I was, and sniffed a bunch of kids.
Good. What about you?
Well, I contradicted myself again. I'm trying to shut down every business, and I am close to locking down the entire country again.
Excellent. Hey, America! On the first day of Christmas, America gave to me millions of dollars and a bottle of vodka. Merry Christmas, peasants. Good luck buying gifts.
Coming this Christmas, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. In a country filled with corruption, we need a hero to save America.
Now remember, Chuck, first we create a crisis,
Then we declare a state of emergency,
then we undermine the election,
and we make the rule of law irrelevant.
and finally, we rule by executive order.
America needs a hero. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Hey, Trump! And a hero needs a country to protect. This is my country. I have to protect it. Hey, Trump, we're here to help you.
Yeah, Trump, we're here to help you.
From the creators of Make America Great Again. How you doing? Ow! Comes the most American family movie. You guys give up? Or you thirsty for more?
The Russia thing didn't work, Chuck.
And we couldn't impeach him either.
Yeah, and the virus was a flop too.
Well, what do we do now?
I shot it.
What?
Election fraud.
This December, a hero defends his country. Hey, Nancy, I'm eating all your ice cream. You better come out and impeach me.
Chuck, he's eating all my ice cream.
Nancy, don't go in there. It's a trap. We've been looking for you two for a long time.
You ain't got nothing on us, Chuck.
Yeah, we don't know anything about election fraud.
Shut up, Chuck. Damn you, Trump.
So tell me about your Biden Christmas traditions.
Our what?
He wants to talk about our Christmas tradition.
Well, how the hell should I know if dogs eat bacon?
Oh, Joe, you're so funny. I'm gonna pee my pants. We are very serious about our Christmas tradition.
Yeah, me and my first wife, we started all these traditions, and then when I met Jill, I told her about it.
That's right. Joe was married before me.
Yeah, right.
It's worth a Google.
Yeah.
So you were married before, Joe?
Wait, when you say about married before, I mean, you mean like being able to make a toilet flush with my thoughts?
Our Biden Christmas traditions are a huge part of the holidays.
Yeah, we make snow.
You make snow.
Yeah. We make our own snow.
Joe, don't pick your nose.
Hunter likes to make his own snow in the basement with the door locked. He's very very secretive about his snow making.
Oh yeah, Hunter loves making snow. I mean, he even makes snow when it's not Christmas.
Hunter's a good boy. Smartest guy I know. I mean, he counted 10 in like 30 seconds flat.
And he loves collecting rocks.
Oh yeah. Hunter loves rocks.
Right.
He's got a whole rock collection in his
Don't
room.
pick your nose.
For some reason, Hunter only likes the rocks that are white.
Yep, white rocks.
Oh, I love Hunter. He's so awesome. Yeah. My boy is he is special. And he loves collecting these huge rubber vibrating fingers.
Oh, Hunter is always busy with his rubber vibrating fingers. I can hear him vibrating all day.
Yeah, he likes playing with these vibrating rubber fingers in the bathtub. It's like it's It's one of his favorite games. I mean, I always walk in there and he's always playing
Hide the
rubber
finger.
and I can never find him, but I can hear it vibrating.
He's good.
But he has some pretty good. He's got some good hiding places.
Great hiding places. I'm gonna pee my pants. I am so proud of my son, Hunter.
Hunter ain't your son. I mean, he's my son. I mean,
Well.
she's not the biological mother. She's just a stay-at-home doctor.
I am a doctor.
I tell you, I'm so proud of my son Hunter. I mean, look at my boy on the cover of this newspaper. I mean, that don't just happen. The world knows how smart my boy
Hunter
is.
deserves the Nobel
He's a
Peace Prize.
genius. He deserves 2 Nobel
Yep.
Peace Prize things or whatever they're called. Wow, there it is. The official Red Rittenhouse AR-15. When I grow up, I'm gonna make that illegal. So, what do you want for Christmas, Joe? I don't care. As long as it's made in China, that shouldn't be a problem. Fauci, what do you want for Christmas?
I want everyone to do what I say.
You boys just make sure not to get on the naughty list.
Yeah, well, if I get on the naughty list, I'll just pay someone to take me off. That's my boy.
Oh, Joe.
Another mess, please.
Another one?
Yes, you can never be too safe.
Hey, Hillary, what do you want for Christmas?
I want to be president.
What about you, Kamala? I want magical knee pads. It'll take me to the top.
Hey there.
Hey, Obama.
Joe, are you still running for class president?
Yeah, I wanted to be president. Hey, Joe, can I be your vice president? That's up to Obama. Obama, can I?
If you both do what I say, I'll make it happen.
You have to do what I say too. So all I gotta do is stick my tongue on a frozen pole, and I can be your vice president? Yep, that's what Obama said. I ain't never stuck my tongue on a coal pole before.
We're here live.
Whew. Believe it or not, I had to just go help do a video. So I'm a little out of breath, but I wanted to say hello to everybody. I'm completely out of breath. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I wanted to say maybe I should have waited for a second before I started talking, but I saw some people in there. I didn't want to get the comments. Hold on real quick. I want to say hello to a few people. I know I saw Robozoid in here. Robozoid, Merry Christmas. Hang on here. We got hang on. Mr. Quasterhopper, thank you so much for that. Merry Christmas, you animals. Truly appreciate it for that. Thank you. Let's see here. We got Robozoid, Merry Christmas. There were some other people in here that I saw. Hold on. Mr. Quasterhopper, Merry Christmas. Robozoid, Merry Christmas. Christmas. Let's see here. Where? I thought. Yep. See, that's what it does. It doesn't let me see everybody. Okay, Sir Chromium Downs, Merry Christmas. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for the pause here and see. Rod Slug, TUS ball drop New Year's Eve. Oh, you know what? Great idea, Rod Slug. I think we'll do that. We'll do the ball drop. The only thing that sucks about the ball drop is that we see it before everybody else. So we have to do it earlier. Let's see here. Or later? I don't even understand. I don't understand science. I don't understand how things work. All I know is that was like literally, and I didn't even have to do anything. I just had to say one stupid line, and it only took me 3 takes. So, but whatever. Now I'm back with breath. Okay. Anyways, so real quick, while we have Don Lemon here with his mouth open, I'm sure his husband is just like, what? Tonight, Don? Honestly, I want to see what you guys' favorite Christmas song is while I have you in the chat. I know we asked. If you would like to know what our Joyce Decker Merry Christmas, I'm going to just go ahead and leave the chat right here. I'm going to leave the chat right here. So if it rolls up, then it's just going to refresh. So our favorite song at the United Spot is Blue Christmas by Elvis Presley. For those of you that do not know, we are huge Elvis Presley fans, like major Elvis Presley fans. Like it's pretty bad. Little Drummer Boy, Kilakami. All right. Daniel Kamala does the ball drop. Gene Hunsinger, the Home Alone, that version of White Christmas. Okay, all right. Anything. Monkey Grab Orange says, but Mariah. Merry Christmas, darling. The Carpenters. Nicely done, Robozoid. Drummer Boy, My Dixie. Nicely done. All right. Ours is I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I don't know. I feel like Brennan on Step Brothers. Just like, you know what I mean? Some people say that I have a voice of an angel, like I've taken over, like I sound like Anne Murray, basically. For those of you who don't know who Anne Murray is, she's like the songstress of our generation. She's like the best. You guys just gave us like the worst possible idea for a video, and we absolutely love it. Can you imagine Willie Brown, the top, and the balls drop, and there's Kamala with Ryan Seacrest and Dick Clark of all people. They brought Dick back. See this? Hey, see, that's the inventive minds of the United Spot. So here's the thing. Okay, this hey, Mimi Baloney, Merry Christmas all the way over there in Twitterville. So this is the greatest thing about being a memer, I guess, if you can call it that, a video memer person, whatever thing. We had a friend come up to us the other day. Said, "Oh, because some people know that who we are as United Spot and all that. We have, it's we laugh. It's fun. We're just regular people, man. We eat top ramen just like everybody else. So they came up and said, "Oh, dude, I got a great meme idea for you guys." And we're like, "Okay, let's hear it." And they're like, "Oh, okay. So what you do, right? Okay, is you take like a Christmas tree, right? With like all these presents underneath it, right?" We're like, "Yeah." And then on the other side, right? You take a Christmas tree that like doesn't have anything under it, and it's like a really bad Christmas tree. Okay. Okay. What else? Okay. Oh. And then, right, on the left, you put like Christmas under Trump. And then the one over here on the right, you put Christmas under Biden. And we're like, okay, that's already been done like, 1,000 times by 2,500 different people. So, but it got us to thinking about something else. And that's when we did the Top Ramen Christmas. So for those of you out there that give us great ideas, nobody, Merry Christmas. Leave Brandon alone. Didn't you know he was arrested marching in solidarity with... I already knew what it said, but I had to read it, because I wanted to see if I could make myself laugh, because that was awesome. So the best part about ideas, or, like people, we get ideas all the time. If you saw our inbox, some of it's people that are telling us, "Hey, somebody's talking badly about the United Spot," and then most of it is just like people giving us ideas about, great videos. And if we do use your video idea, we will definitely either not only put you in the video in some way, shape, or form, but we will honestly give you credit. Now, we don't honestly like to do too many outside requests, due to the fact that some people just like really want like major amounts of appreciation. A simple like, "Oh, hey, that's awesome, and thank you so much, and please, just we go overboard, like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for that, it was just really awesome, put them in the video and all this." Sometimes they just want a little bit more, like they want like a year-long appreciation roll call. So we just rather just not do the video. But we've done several where, and if you look in our timeline, whatever, whenever, Merry Christmas. If you look at our timeline, we actually have done several videos from people that have asked us to do these videos, and we put them in our videos, or we'll give them a shout out in our videos, and it's pretty cool. Years and years ago, we actually have a video where we put like I think 8 or 9 of our subscribers in the video. It was crazy. It was really cool. Yeah, we might do that again sometime. It's pretty cool. Let me see. Decorations on a green Christmas tree. won't be the same day if you're not here with me. I know when the blue snowflakes start falling. Everybody's like, "Wah!" That's when the memories start falling. You'll be doing alright in your Christmas of white. Stick and Rudder's like, peace! We ain't gotta ruin it with friggin' music. You guys suck at singing. Give it up. You'll never be as good as anybody. Stick to Arby's. I just got a text from the United Spot who's working in the next room. He says, hey, who's got the garbage disposal? We don't have a garbage disposal. We're in the East Coast. We don't even know what a garbage disposal is. Ay, ay, ay. Don Lemon, shut your mouth. Yukon Man says, Uncle Buck is on TNT. And I got to tell you something. Listen, you got to see the toast. All right. I can barely get it through the door. All right. Who are you? Uncle Buck, honestly, the only thing that we honestly, as a group, despised about that whole entire movie was John Candy's girlfriend. Could not stand that chick. Didn't want to. It's like Lois Lane in the original Superman. I couldn't stand her. Like in Sissy in Urban Cowboys. Like, God, would you go with the regular chick? Sissy, she couldn't even take care of John. You know, it's like, dude, her house smelled like friggin', and they had dishes in the sink. Friggin', the family come over, said they live like pigs. Meanwhile, he's hanging from the friggin' scaffolding. Sitting in the tub when she comes home from bull riding, that weirdo guy that drinks a worm. I'm sorry. Shit like that just pisses me off. Because it's going on in real life. It's going on in real life. But I tell you what, Uncle Buck, awesome. And you know what, Tia? Hey. You wouldn't even be able to recognize her now. She actually, I think she was on a show, Molly, or I can't remember the name of it. It was. She ended up, looks completely different. But Macaulay Culkin just got his Walk of Fame, I guess you could say. Some people say that's a bad thing, but he was pretty happy, and he grew up to be a somewhat okay kid. I mean, as far as child stars go, he made it through the ridiculousness of life. John Candy, though, will definitely be missed. I tell you what, he's I couldn't imagine a skinny John Candy being funny, though. John Candy, though, I mean, if you look back on his life, he was hilarious. He was just, I mean, a young John Candy was even funnier than an old John Candy. But he was that guy that you could put in any movie, and it would be fine. It would be fine. I mean, it was just it would just be a great movie. I mean, he was in a lot of great movies. Uncle Buck was not just his only movie that that he was good in. He was good in a lot. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That was an epic movie. I don't care who you are. That was, honestly, you could watch that movie every single time and never get bored. So, but I tell you, it's hard to say goodbye to some of the actors that that you grew up with and all that kind of stuff. I mean, obviously, we didn't take the day off of work and sit around and cry, but when you like somebody that that you grew up with, that you watched. I mean, you didn't know them on a personal level. You knew them on a level that you controlled. You controlled the relationship. You know what I mean? You turned them on when you wanted to watch them, and they entertained you. That's what their job was, to entertain you. I mean, you want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you, but I like to hurt people's feelings. You think what you want about me. I'm not changing. And this goes out to all you people that tell me to stop talking. I like me. I like me. Like, my significant other likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get. And you got a big old pair of underwear in the sink and you washed your face with it. Miguel Rosado, Merry Christmas, and thank you so much for that. Truly appreciate it. That was awesome. Thank you. Merry Christmas. I gotta be honest with you. I'm not sold on this Vivek guy. I know he speaks well, and I know he's a great distraction for what's going on right now, but something about this guy. We've done a lot of history on this guy. We're good. Which brings us to our next. We're going to have Brendan Strock on here sometime this week, I believe. Brendan Strock's going to come on. We're trying to get Roger Stone. We're trying to get Mayor Giuliani, but they're very busy. But, they're great people and they like us. So we're going to try to get them on here. I think that'd be fun. And have you guys, for those of you who don't know who Brandon Strock is, Brandon Strock created the Walk Away. For people who walked away from being a Democrat or a liberal and made the choice to better their decisions in life as far as who they support and the journey that they take. So, but we just and we said the same thing about so many different people that are in politics right now with this whole Vivek guy. I'm not a fan of people who are supporting. We don't dislike anybody. We don't hate anybody. But we're not fans of people who are supporting this guy right now. It's just another form of division. We have one candidate in mind, somebody that should have already been here right now, and that's not even going to change. I don't care if you put a clone of Donald Trump out. We're still supporting Donald Trump because we believe what happened to him. We believe that the path that he was taking us was the only way that this place needs to go. So it's just a really sad state of events where the loyalty levels on so many different levels have diminished just because it seems like the grass is a little bit greener because somebody talks a little bit faster because somebody's a little bit more hip on TikTok and can do whatever. But we're loyal. We're extreme. See, you have to understand something about the United Spot. You might find very not popular nowadays. Is that we're extremely loyal. Like we're the guys, and I'm being very real with you right now. We're the guys that if you call us, and we're not stealing cheesy lines from movies, but we're the guys if you call us and say, "Hey, I got a problem," and we're the ones that respond. Which car are we taking? That's who we are. And we're extremely loyal to the people that we respect. And we don't just switch because somebody seems a little bit more snappier, a little bit more with pizzazz. We stay with what we believe in and we don't switch in the middle of the game. We just don't do that. There was a person in the White House that was changing our country in the most incredible way ever. And now everybody's kind of like not really sure anymore what they're going to do. There's only one decision, but we're not here to tell you how to feel. I tell you, you got to love what you do and you got to believe in who you are. But at the same time, you got to remember where you've been, what you've seen, what you've heard, and what could happen if you don't make the right decision. So just throwing it out there. But I got to be honest with you. Gene Hunsiger, My Dixie, Mr. Quatchopper, Rod Slug, Joyce Decker, Miguel Rosito. My mom just got sworn as a USA citizen and registered to vote. ASAP will be voting. Absolutely awesome. Congratulations, Miguel. Wonderful news for your family. Amazing. Congratulations to your mother. That is awesome. Congratulations. Jeff Poor loves it when we beg, so please send us lots and lots of money In your name, we can't say that. In Jeff's name, we honor Jeff Poor. Thank you so much, Jeff Poor. David G. Thank you. Nis, thank you. We got here. We got Joyce Decker, David G, Skippy Tarbuckle. I got to be honest with you, that has got to be the next level in handles. That is Skippy Tarbuckle. That like sounds something like off of freaking Leave It to Beaver. Like, Beav, what have you been doing? I was just hanging out with Skippy Tarbuckle. Wally walks in, yeah, Skippy's outside. Freaking Tar, I miss old Leave It to Beaver episodes, man. I think the funniest old school, because we used to do the Andy Griffith Show too. That was great, Wouldn't that be amazing? You imagine living in that town now, Mayberry. One gun, one bullet in the whole town. I mean, can you imagine living in that town, Mayberry now? But they did a Family Guy episode. I mean, where do they come up with this crap? They go, all these people, like, when they're sitting there, little Richie Cunningham is sitting there, whistling with, Matlock, and they're walking down like, I don't know how to whistle, but, and then, Richie picks up a rock and skips it. So anybody, hey, if you guys haven't heard of that one, go do me a favor, because it's hilarious. It's horrible. It's horrible on so many different levels, but it's freaking hilarious the way the mind works. It's comedy. You got to let it go. You just got to relax. Go look up Family Guy Andy Griffith Show. If you were to, it's just hilarious the way the mind works. I got to be honest with you. We got Jason, a gold mining. Merry Christmas. Roll Tide, Alabama. Whoop, whoop. Jason, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much for being here. Another congratulations to Miguel's mom and your entire family. That's awesome. That is just, we love hearing stuff like that. That's just incredible. That's just absolutely amazing. Huge, huge, huge congratulations to that. That's awesome. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Robozoid, please tell us more about this. I did not know that. And I'm not going to even pretend I knew about that. I had no clue. Tell us more about this. And a partridge in a pear tree. That's the other. Oh my gosh. Mimi Baloney. Great to see you here. Merry Christmas. We were going to do the 12 Days of Christmas. Damn it. Well, I'm fired. Oh, man. Damn it. Son of a bitch. I got to be honest with you, man. When you get text messages, from people that watch you, that's the best part of this. Son of a bitch. So much fun. So much fun. You got to cherish. You got to cherish the love. It's like, it's like being in a drive-thru in your wrestling singlet, a Jack in the Box, and just listening to Kool and the Gang. It's just next thing you know, you're sitting behind bars and some guy in a spit shield walks up to you and says hello, If anybody really wants to watch a great video for Christmas, watch Merry Xmas. It'll keep you motivated. But the elf. I don't know about the elf, bro. I don't know about the elf, but yeah, you just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta get in the car and listen to E40. Just get in the Celica. Just gotta get in the Celica and live your dream. Miguel, Dad was a VA. My mom has always been a USA resident. Always telling me that day she becomes a USA citizen, the first thing she will do is vote for Trump. She did it. That is awesome to hear, Miguel. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. That's awesome. Great to hear. Great to hear. Very, very awesome. What a great Christmas there. Edward Anthony, Merry Christmas to you. Gene Hunziger, Merry Christmas. Jeff Poor. I cannot stand the elf. I just found out something. And I can't wait to say it later on today. I just found out something. Okay. That's great. That's great. You got to love these lives. Okay. So I just found out something. I just found out a poker face. All right. You guys are awesome. All right. So I've been doing this for about an hour and a half. I'm going to play some more videos and I'm going to shut this down because I know you guys got stuff to do today. And I think I just inhaled a whole, I think somebody put some laughing gas in the vent here, but we're going to play some more Christmas and Don Lemon. Close your mouth. Close your mouth, Don. Come on. Have some respect.
Next to a warm
Christmas.
pole.
I just touched it, and the pole is really hot.
Someone is about to lick a very warm pole.
Yes, that!
Oh, damn it! I thought Obama was talking about my frozen pole. All right, the secret Dominion decoder ring. It came.
All right, everyone. The secret Dominion decoder ring letters are FUJOEBIDEN. Good luck.
So the first letter is L, second letter is third letter is M. Oh man, what's it spelled? Let's go, Brandon. Who the hell is Brandon? Ugh.
Did you just take a crap on my knee? Come on, kid, hurry up. What do you want for Christmas, kid?
I forgot.
All right, get him off my lap.
Wait. I want to be president.
You'll screw up America, kid. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, can we open up presents now?
Hey, Joe, you missed a present over there.
Where'd you get them?
Don't worry about it.
Wow, a get out of jail free card. I have a feeling he's gonna need that. Wow, there it is. The official Red Rittenhouse AR-15. When I grow up, I'm gonna make that illegal. So, what do you want for Christmas, Joe? I don't care. As long as it's made in China, that shouldn't be a problem. Fauci, what do you want for Christmas? I want everyone to do what I say. You boys just make sure not to get on the naughty list.
Yeah, well, if I get on the naughty list, I'll just pay someone to take me off. That's my boy.
Oh, Joe. Another mess, please. Another one? Yes. You can never be too safe. Hey, Hillary, what do you want for Christmas?
I want to be president.
What about you, Kamala?
I want magical knee pads. It'll take me to the top. Hey there.
Hey, Obama.
Joe, are you still running for class president?
Yeah, I wanted to be president. Hey, Joe, can I be your vice president? That's up to Obama. Obama, can I?
If you both do what I say, I'll make it happen.
You have to do what I say, too. So all I gotta do is stick my tongue on a frozen pole, and I can be your vice president? Yep, that's what Obama said. I ain't never stuck my tongue on a cold pole before.
We're here live next to a warm pole.
I just touched it, and the pole is really hot.
Someone is about to lick a very warm pole.
Yes, that! Oh, damn it! I thought Obama was talking about my frozen pole. All right, the secret Dominion decoder ring. It came.
All right, everyone. The secret Dominion decoder ring letters are FUJOEBIDEN. Good luck.
So the first letter is L, second letter is third letter is M. Oh man, what's it spelled? This letter's a. Let's go, Brandon. Who the hell is Brandon? Ugh.
Did you just take a crap on my knee? Come on, kid, hurry up. What do you want for Christmas, kid?
I forgot.
All right, get him off my lap.
Wait. I want to be president.
You'll screw up America, kid. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, can we open up presents now?
Hey, Joe, you missed a present over there.
Where'd you get them?
Don't worry about it.
Wow, a get out of jail free card.
I have a feeling he's gonna need that.
It's that time. Christmas time is here. The peasants all know about this crappy time of year. Here's that jet. Biden's on his way. Hip hip hooray for Christmas inflation. Got a ton of money to spend today. Now it's getting closer, I can wait. Gonna make this peasant as broke as it could be. Just wait and see this Christmas inflation.
You ready, pal?
Excuse me, sir, but if you don't put on a jacket, I'm gonna freeze up here.
So,
How am I doing?
you're doing a great job, Joe. It's almost like I'm still the president.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Cosby. Hey, what's wrong, Hunter?
I just feel like you love your new puppy more than me, Dad.
Oh, honey, I just got the puppy to raise my approval ratings.
Well, did it work?
No, no, it didn't. So plan B, I gotta get Jill pregnant.
Well, everybody loves a baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. You better get it right now, or this gonna be the coldest Christmas you ever seen. You're gonna in for a problem. End quote. Damn it!
What's wrong, Dad?
Oh, the damn puppet pooped on the carpet again.
Aw, he pooped right next to you.
Hey, son, what's all over your face? You been playing in the snow again?
Yeah.
Hey, Nancy, you want to say grace? Bow, you peasants!
I raise the taxes for you all, the United Peasants of America. And into our wallets, your money goes. Higher inflation with money and power for all. Well, except for the peasants.
Wow, that was great, Nancy!
Thanks, Chuck.
So from my family to yours, we're wishing all you peasants a cold and unpleasant holiday! Winter is coming. End quote. I've been in politics for 47 years.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've played that video already. That's the best part about these lives. We're just human, you know. Nancy's prayer is pretty accurate, though. It is scary, Stick and Rudder. I got to be honest with you. I've been enjoying the chat. It's fun because you know what? I think John Candy himself would be laughing right now, even though he's not with us. Can you imagine some of these examples here? I mean, some of the throwing out is, you know, John Candy as Die Hard and John Candy as John Wick. I mean, can you? I mean, that's a great play on something we were speaking about. Or I was speaking about earlier about Seinfeld. You know, different characters and whatnot. Can you imagine like if like Tom Cruise was like, you know, in what is it called? Daddy's Home with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. Can you imagine if all the roles that Mark Wahlberg was in, Tom Cruise was in, and then all the roles that Tom Cruise was in, Mark Wahlberg was in? Like Mission Impossible, for example. Can you imagine Mark Wahlberg being Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible? It's crazy because, I mean, it could happen. And the beauty about situations like this is that you would just have to accept it as a person. You can't really, I mean, to fathom it like, oh, no, oh, never. What? How do you know? How do you know that Tom Cruise was the right fit for risky business? You know, what if Jim Carrey was the right fit? I mean, he was in that movie Once Bitten. That was the weirdest fucking movie I've ever seen. Tom does do a great deal. Not a lot. He does pretty much all of his stunts. He's a little shit too. He's got the short man syndrome, but he's very but you have to understand though, he's extremely passionate about what he does. So, you know, when you're working with a group of people and there's like only 3 people who are passionate about something and the rest are just kind of like, I'm just here to get a paycheck, you know, tempers will fly. When you're trying to make something perfect, when you're trying to make something that people are going to want to watch, you got to be good. The sad part about Hollywood, the sad part about sports, the sad part about symbols and influencers is that you think you pick these people. you think that you're a fan of these people because, and see, a lot of people don't like to think about this, but it's Christmas. I can say whatever the hell I want. I'm not going to be drinking this year. I never drink, so this is how I get drunk. I talk about random shit that just floats through my mind. So here it is. Most of the things in your life have already been pre-chosen for you, whether it's a favorite movie or a favorite, food, or a favorite actor, or a favorite sport team, or a favorite boxer, or even a favorite song. And the reason it's been chosen for you is there's all these people. I mean, if you look on Netflix right now, if you go to Netflix, and if you do, I feel sorry for you because you're going to be going through a whole entire library of just absolute shit. It's like having a refrigerator filled with absolutely everything you don't want to eat. Like just everything you could possibly think of, and none of it you want to ever put in your friggin' mouth. But everything has been pre-selected, and I've talked about this several times. And the reason I talk about it is because it's something that's extremely true. Things that you like aren't necessarily because you really chose to like them. Take for the Academy Awards, take the Grammys, take all that. Did you really vote for the movies that made it to the top? No, you didn't vote for those movies. Those are the movies that were pumped into your mind. Those were the movies that were advertised every single second of the day. I remember years ago, back in the early 90s, maybe late 80s, you'd be in a drive-through somewhere, right? And you'd be listening to a song on the radio back when people used to listen to the radio back before CD players and stuff. People you actually had boom boxes back then. Believe it or not, you ask a kid now today what a boom box is. Huh? What is that, like something that like you hook up to your iPhone or something like that with like Bluetooth or whatever? Is that like what a boom box is? Yeah. Linoleum. What are parachute pants? So you'd be sitting in the drive-thru, right? And usually, back in those days, people didn't really know what the ingredients were at McDonald's, and they didn't know what the ingredients were at Burger King, depending on where you ate. But you'd be listening to it, and East Coast, especially East Coast radio stations, are crazy with the hype, and it's awesome too. But you'd be listening to a video or a song. A song will come on, it's a brand new song, and they'd be like, and right now, coming up next is a never before heard from blah, 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 blah. And you listen to it, and you're just about to get to the order, right? And you're listening, the song comes on, you're like, this is the stupidest song I've ever heard in my life. Holy crap, this is garbage. What the hell is this crap? Hello, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order? Yeah, let me get a coffee. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, pull up to the next window, blah, 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 whatever. So you're sitting there, you got about 15 minutes. You have about 15 minutes because there's all these cars in front of you. There's IROC Zs, there's Suzuki Samurais, there's all these old cars that got the Toyotas, that are friggin' slammed all the way to the ground. And just about when you're ready to pull up to the window to pay, back then it was probably $1. Now it would probably be about $36. The song comes on again. The song you just listened to at the beginning of the drive-thru came on again. And I'm going to tell you something right now. This is what happens. And this is what happened. And this is how they do it. Okay? You really think you want to go to Disneyland? Do you? Yeah. They got you, bro. They got you. All right, we're going to go down that rabbit hole right now. So this is how they get you. They played the song again. Now, 9 times out of 10, you hear it again and you're like, still sucks, but I guess I just wasn't listening to it the first time. So you crank it up a little bit. You're like, still, I don't like it. You get your food. You eat it. You pull out of the drive, pull onto the street. You start cruising down the road. You hit your first red light, and guess what? The song comes on again. And then you look at your buddy. He looks at you, and you're like, you know what? It's not a bad fucking song. I just wasn't listening to it. I'm hearing it now. I'm like, what the fuck? Kind of jamming to it, the words. Holy shit. Next thing you know, guess what? You're going down to the local record shop and you grab that tape cassette. And now you're bumping it on your homemade speakers, possibly in your Hyundai Excel. And now you're listening to the music that was inserted into your mind. Same with movies. Same with movies. Because, like I said, there is a shit ton of movies out there. A shit ton. But only the ones that they want you to see are broadcasted 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. So think about it. This is what we were talking about. That's what I was talking about the other day. It's like, when you come out, walk out of your mom and say goodbye, you don't know anything other than just the basic instinct that you have. I'm not talking about Sharon Stone basic instinct. I'm talking about just your basic instinct as a human being. First thing you want to do is go find the thing, get some milk, and then survival. You don't know what right and wrong is. You don't understand what that means. You don't even know what life is. How would you expect anybody that doesn't even know what anything is to understand what right and wrong is? Your parents are responsible for teaching what's right and wrong. You don't know anything. You don't know what you look like. You don't know what anything looks like. You don't know who these people are. Your only instinct in life is to go up to your boob and drink some milk. That's it. It's a study. It's a science. And I think it's just because you were in the stomach and it was just, But you don't know anything. You don't know who your parents are. You don't know what a dog is. You don't know anything. You don't know. You're taught everything. You're influenced by everything. And I was talking about this the other day, and I hate to do this on Christmas, but I got to because I get drunk on this kind of stuff. But you don't know anythanything. You're influenced. You're taught. Things that you watch on the internet, which would have been TVs and movies back in those days, in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. But you didn't know anything. You didn't know that existed. You didn't know that people did stuff like that, and they didn't. It's all made up. It was a story that somebody wrote down, and now all of a sudden, things like that are happening. Imagine that. Somebody watches a movie of something that's never happened ever in history. It's been documented. This has never happened. Somebody wrote this down on a piece of paper. Somebody, an actor who gets paid to lie for a living, acted it out in a movie. Somebody went to watch that movie. And now that thing that has never been done ever in human history, and it's been documented, it's been done. It's all over the news. We've never heard of anything like this before. Hair as carpet? This guy's wearing another person's face? Ah! I know, you're probably like, dude, shut up, bro. This is stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to go watch 2.5 Men. But it's true. We've all been influenced in some way, shape, or form. And the sad part about the reality of this is, okay, so the government got smart. The government realized that they couldn't control this huge amount of people, which is a small little group of people. So they thought, well, what if we created like a separate government, but we gave them like labels, like, they were rich and successful and glamorous and beautiful and rich. Yeah. And they could be like celebrities, successful. We got, getting out of limousines in these beautiful silk dresses and minks. And oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. Their hair and their makeup and their nails. They live in these huge mansions. And when they say something, we believe it. Because why would a rich person, why would they lie? Rich people are smart. They're powerful. So they realized, the government said, you know what? Why don't we create a separate government, but call it Hollywood? We can call it Hollywood. And we'll let them influence the people when they don't listen to us. But then they went ahead and went out to the real world, and then they went ahead and got all big and awesome. And the government came up with an even better plan. Fuck. What do we need Hollywood for? Let's just make ourselves celebrities. And today, as you watch the government and their poorly acted WWE scenes, you'll see that these once, public servants are now millionaires, successful, wealthy millionaires who eat their Snickers with a fork and knife. You get that? Is that enough Christmas for you? Ah. Well, I hate to leave on a great note, but sometimes the boss sends you a text message saying, cut, you got to work on a video. So, Ellen, the crazy crafty lady, Merry Christmas. Patrick Ancana, Merry Christmas. My Dixie, Merry Christmas. Sir Chromium, Merry Christmas. Gene Hunsiger, Merry Christmas. We really, truly hope all of you have an amazing night tonight. Darnell Dodge, Merry Christmas. I think we're going to close it down. Warrior Princess, Merry Christmas. Robozoid, Merry Christmas. Janie Baby, Merry Christmas. Patrick Ancana, Merry Christmas. Mark Burchett, Robin Spielman, Merry Christmas. Yukon Man, Merry Christmas. Stephen, Godly Icon, Merry Christmas as well. Golden, Merry Christmas. We're not going to play the goodnight song because it just seemed inappropriate. So I think we should make it really cringy. And because we've already played a few of our Christmas songs. I would like to know what song you would like as the closing. And there's going to be a song because most of you are going to be like, please don't sing. Go Squirt, Merry Christmas. Stop It, Merry Christmas. Go Squirt says, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Uh-oh. Janie Baby, Merry Christmas. Janie Baby, Merry Christmas. Let's see here. What else we got? Janie Baby, Hunter the Crackhead. Sir Chromium, whatever, whenever, Merry Christmas. Hold on real quick. I apologize. I'm sitting here. Robozoid, Merry Christmas. Yes, we do. I'm sending a text back to my boss who's asking me. But I think tomorrow I'm going to sing Silent Night. Darnell Dodge, thank you so much. We love the Goodnight song. It's so amazing. Captain Spaulding 58, Merry Christmas. Bill McMonigal, Merry Christmas. Stick and Rudder, Merry Christmas. Gene, Merry Christmas. Tracy Carl, Merry Christmas. Hey, Tracy, you can always watch the end. Thank you so much. Hey, the fact that you're here means that Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. She drank too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go, but she'd left her medication, so she stumbled out the door into the snow. When they found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, there were hoof prints on her forehead and in clothes on her back. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. I got to be honest. I think the funnest part about Christmas is being around a group of people who don't care what anybody else has to say, to where you can sing. We grew up in a time, and I'm being dead serious here. We grew up in a time where we had an uncle who always played Santa Claus. We had an uncle that always did the 12 Days of Christmas, and we had an uncle that always passed out lyrics. And this is probably why we're just, we have the personalities that we have. Is probably because of a family member who really influenced us as a child. And he would hand out, you have to understand, we'd have like 50 or 60 people at these family parties for Christmas. And he'd hand out all this music notes or whatever, like lyrics and whatnot. And we'd all sing as a family. And it was amazing. And, there's always that one person in the family who could play the guitar or the piano. And I tell you what, it's awesome. So, you got to surround yourself with great people who don't care what people think. Be the guy that continues to sing in your car when somebody pulls up right beside you. Don't stop singing. Not only are you being yourself, being your real self and not caring what anybody thinks about you, but you're giving that person next to you an incredible story that he's going to tell his wife or his kids. This guy would just not stop singing. I thought that was DMX. It was like the white DMX. I tell you, but yeah, you guys just be yourself. Don't be anybody else but yourself, because the moment you stop being yourself, you're not special anymore. You know, being an individual person, having your own thoughts, your own opinions doesn't just work for politics. It works for everything. If you like something and somebody asks you, don't lie just because they don't like it. Like what you like. People will love you more. People will respect you more for being honest about how you truly feel, other than how you think other people want you to feel. When you start thinking about other people's feelings before your own, I mean, I'm not talking about just farting in public. I'm talking about just actually liking something. Like if you like Elvis Presley, for example, don't lie about it if somebody else doesn't like him. Oh, no, because I've seen that happen. I've seen people like that in my families, too. Who like, oh, yeah, I love Trump. I fucking, I'll do everything for Trump. I love him. Then they get to a family party and there's one, oh man, I can't stand Trump. He's horrible. He says worse. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Yeah, I mean, he's not perfect. What the? Ugh. Believe in yourself. Stand firm with your beliefs. Value your own opinions and do not be led to feel a certain way just because it looks good from someone else's perspective. We love you guys. We truly, truly, truly appreciate all of your support. You have zero clue how much you all mean to us. You're an amazing group of people. For those of you that did not make the live, we still love you. We still appreciate you watching our videos, liking our channel, taking time out of your day to make us feel special. It makes us feel good. Do us a huge favor and like this live, share this live, leave a comment on this live. And for the love of gosh, please share our YouTube channel and make sure you're subscribed. Since I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow, because I don't think I'll be doing it. I do not think I'll be doing it during the live tomorrow, because I'm not sure exactly what time I'm going to be doing the live tomorrow. I am going to be doing a live, so totally understand if nobody can make it. If there's only one person, we're still going to keep it going, and then that way you can listen to it later, but we're still going to do it. But this particular thing is done at night. So we're going to do it now. And this is going to be our good night to everybody. This is going to be our Merry Christmas to everybody. We're also going to be saying Merry Christmas tomorrow. For all of you that were here today, we love you and appreciate you and we thank you. We've already said your name, so we're not going to continue saying names. We said your names. So as a group right now, we love you, we appreciate you, and we thank you all. And this is what we're going to do right now. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Thank you, Mike. Truly appreciate it. I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. It just screwed me up. Thanks a lot, Mike. You just made my Merry Christmas even better, and thank you so much. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, they met with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came down. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler, just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His little drool mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had enriched his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And that is our good night and our Merry Christmas to you all until we see each other again. We love you all. We thank you all. You guys are absolutely amazing. Yukon Man, thank you so much. Mike, thank you so much. Mike the Great. Lois, thank you so much. And to all of you that have been here today, that have been here since the beginning, that have been here for all time, thank you for supporting the United Spot. We hope you have a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. We love you guys. God bless, and good night.